What is it about Trump that you love so much?
Number one, he's a godly man. He's working for God, for darn sure. Number two, he really cares about us. He cares about us. He cares about what happens to us. He cares about our country. He didn't come in there because he wanted the money. He's got money.
What's up, everybody? Major retired Richard Ojeda here, and in a cringeworthy display of blind devotion, one attendee at a Trump rally in Iowa last year showcased a level of cult-like allegiance that would make even the biggest MAGA morons take a step back.
He's coming there because he is actually working for God, and he wants to help us, and he wants to get us to he wants to make America great again. And I it's true, but I think he's going to make it even greater, because I don't think, no matter what they try to do to stop him, he's going to come back because he's working for God and God's on his side.
RSBN correspondent Vanessa Broussard dared to probe the depths of this blind loyalty, only to be met with a response so steeped in delusion it made you wonder if it was a skit on late-night television. Broussard asked the question, "What's that about Trump that you love so much?" With all the sincerity of a cult member, the woman proclaimed Trump was a godly man, working not for political gain, but on a divine mission. Looking like a Children of the Corn movie extra, she insisted that Trump's motives were pure and his actions guided by God. It's as if she missed the memo that Donald Trump allegedly cheated on his pregnant wife with the porn star. Nothing screams family values more than adultery and lying, right? Watching this grown woman spout such ignorant nonsense was nothing short of pathetic. It's a stark reminder of the dangers of cult ideology overriding rational thought, where belief overrules reality and critical thinking takes a backseat to blind allegiance and nationalistic hype. In the face of such absurdity, one can only shake their head and wonder how far down the rabbit hole this cult of personality will lead. In accounts over the last few years, former contestants of the Miss Teen USA and Miss USA pageants have shared concerning experiences involving Donald Trump. Allegedly, Trump, who owned the pageants for nearly 2 decades, visited dressing rooms where young women, some as young as 15, were changing.
Our first introduction to him was when we were at the dress rehearsal and half naked changing into our bikinis. Who do you complain to? He owns the pageant. So there's no one to complain to. Everyone there works for him.
They were appalled to learn that the owner of the pageants, Donald Trump, had allegedly invaded the privacy of young women by entering their dressing rooms without consent. Such actions not only violated boundaries, but also undermined the trust placed in pageant organizers to prioritize the well-being of participants. The anger and disappointment stemming from these revelations serve as a stark reminder of the importance of upholding ethical standards and respecting the dignity of all individuals, especially in settings where vulnerable individuals, such as young women, are involved. In light of revelations regarding Donald Trump's behavior, it becomes evident that his actions contradict any notion of divine endorsement. Instead of embodying moral integrity, Trump's track record reflects a pattern of exploitation and deceit. Far from being a man of God, he appears more akin to a dangerous wolf in sheep's clothing, using claims of righteousness to further his own agenda and serve worldly powers. Such revelations underscore the importance of holding individuals accountable for their actions and not enabling them, and that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.